I had no idea that you were from England.
Yeah.
How did how did you get so good at masking your accent?
Oh, so I just so, when they when they cast me in the show, I basically flew out early to LA, and I would just go to South Central LA and go to Crenshaw and just people watch and just walk around. And so
Yeah.
I'd go to all the hot spots. I'd go to Simply Wholesome, which is an amazing food
Yes,
spot over there. I'd go
the
to
Brea, yeah.
yeah. I'd go to the Sloss and Swap Meet. I'd go to the Marathon store and just talk to people and watch people. And I would practice by staying in the accent all the time.
Yeah.
And for me, you can't say you've mastered an accent until you can convince a native that you're from where they're
You
from.
have totally.
So I would go and I would talk to people, and if they looked at me funny like that, I'd know I still had work to do. And so at the hotel, there was a girl at the hotel
Yeah.
that I'll never forget that I was staying at, who was beautiful. And she was beautiful. She was from Glendale. And so I would take the opportunity to talk to her and try and convince her that I grew up down the street from where she grew up.
Yeah. Did you convince her?
I did.
Okay.
It wasn't, I did.
I know that the show is a big hit, and I think that you know the first season you went back home and you came out here. You had a really funny incident at Times Square when you realized it was a hit.
Yes, yeah. So after season one, I went, you never want to be too presumptuous with these things. So after season one, I went home. I kept my apartment in London. I was like, who knows? And so I went back home and just sort of waited for the call. And it wasn't on in the UK, so I didn't know what was happening.
Right.
It came out, and then suddenly I'm getting texts and calls from people saying it's blowing up. And then I came back for season 2 to do press. I was here, and I was on FaceTime with my aunt, and I was walking through Times Square because my headphones broke.
Yeah.
And so I needed to get new headphones to fly back. Otherwise, a plane with no headphones is... You can't do it. You can't do it. And so, so I'm going to Target, get some headphones, and... Target.
Oh, yeah, we love Target.
Target. Okay. Shout out to Target.
That's right.
And so I'm on my way, I'm on FaceTime, here screaming. And I'm thinking, it's New York. It's who knows? Anything can happen in New York. So I turn to look, and it's like 8 girls are running, just running at me. And they start crowding me and grabbing my chest. And my aunt's on FaceTime. So she's like, what is going on? She's in this thing. She thinks I'm like being jumped or something.
Yeah.
And so, my aunt, she's kind of hood. So but then I'm laughing because I'm like, you're in England. What are you going to do? Like, if I was being jumped, you can't help me. So.